What's happening, everybody? I'm Grillmaster. Welcome back to more Gold Rush, and I've done a lot of digging. So I actually kind of came down in here, and I was kind of just digging dirt up to see. I wanted to dig a little pathway in. I want to see how big the pathway was, and it also worked just to keep dumping dirt. So I don't expect the most amount of gold because it's off of stuff that's like right here. And I don't think I've broken any of these yet, but I get the feeling I'm probably going to at some point here. And wait, I can check. Bro, we actually have this thing. Hard analyzer. Too far away to analyze? Oh. I will totally lower this down because I want to know. I want to know how badly I've damaged these. Turn you on. Bring it down here. Because I've used this a lot now. Oh, what? The lights are on? Okay. I didn't even know. I'm glad I came over to look at it because the lights were already on. Okay, so parts analyzer. Tell me, 80%? Yeah, so I have been slowly breaking these. I thought so. Are you not going to tell me? 80%? Okay, so they're probably all about 80%. But, I mean, I know I've been grinding them down here, trying to get some of this stuff up. And I could use the bulldozer, which is what I'll probably do when I actually go to make an actual ramp out of this. But I have all my buckets full. So, we're really set up nicely right now. I need to click on this generator. I did go and sell, I think, 96 grams of, or I think it was 76 grams of gold, just so I had enough money to refill my gas. It was just off of the gold nuggets I've gotten, which apparently is 987 right now, which is insane. Then I gotta click this on. These ones are just for this, so I don't have to spare, I don't have extra water going anywhere, or whatever the case may be. Power is for everything, but it is what it is, and I don't care. So I can just dump all this stuff in here. It's still going to be one bucket at a time, even though I could throw so much in at once. I didn't even think about it. I could have thrown these in here, and we could have just had this thing all full and ready to go. Okay, so the first one is 2,035. What? That's going to be some good gold in. I mean, some of these buckets are literally from, the bottom down there. So I feel like the further back we go, the better the gold's going to be. I don't expect super high amounts of gold for this place because it's the first place. Oh, wait. I gotta put you back down here. We're going to keep emptying. 1%. We got 145 grams. Heck yeah. That's a good amount. I'm happy with that amount. Alright, as soon as this one empties. 2023 again. Woo! I may be able to upgrade here something soon. I don't know. It's a 6%. Oh, wait. Dang it, I did it again. I think this is going to be my one problem. I'm trying to remember to put the bucket back every time. Make it like a full fluid changeover. And this will probably give me a bunch too. I imagine there's going to be some of them. I think probably the ones that were further over there are going to be the least amount of stuff I'll get. 1941. Are you not done? Now you're done. 144. Heck yeah. This has been a good haul. Alright. Let's hit it again. Whatever, I'll dump this in here first. And I'll just put this one down here. There we go. We're at 7% in the bucket. I'm just going to take this bucket back, basically, and stick it in the place there. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I think that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Alright, 137 grams of gold. Heck yeah. Oh, this was less magnetite. This must be the buckets where it starts getting to... where I went back to the front and was scooping up this front stuff so I can make the ramp. I feel like if I just dig holes everywhere, it's going to eventually be this, like, boxed land, and I'm going to get screwed up and fall into the holes. I mean, honestly, it took me a while just to deal with this nonsense. Because that was, it didn't work quite like I'd hoped. 125, so it is going down. Alright. But it, I got this thing stuck on dirt, and I spent probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes trying to get this thing unstuck from the dirt and to finally get it out of there. So I wasted, I don't know, it was some hours in the game for sure. I can't say exactly how much because I don't know. But it was too much, I could say. 125 grams of gold. We're up to 1,600. And the gold nuggets definitely don't happen as much as they used to. Like, with the shovel and everything, they were happening all the time. I mean, I how many buckets was this full? You know, and I didn't actually, it's like 2, 4, 5. Only 5? No, there's 6. I thought so. I mean, that's 6 buckets of gold that I had filled. And, I mean, in comparison to how many gold nuggets I got before, I had 0, what? 0 grams of gold to your count. What is that supposed to mean? Better not have been 0. I'm gonna be upset about that. Right, how much fuel, by the way, do I have in this? I don't think fuel was the reason I stopped. I think it was literally I just had no more space left. I'll go to this. There we go. Turn the engine on. Do I have no fuel in here? I don't think I have any fuel in here. Maybe it did die. Okay, then. I could fill everything else up, no problem, and I can take this thing back down here and fill it up again. But I am going to grab the magnetite. I'm going to throw it in my truck, and we're going to go to town, and we're going to make all this up. It's going to have to be multiple bars. But at least I can get... Okay, yeah, I was like, that is the right bucket, right? I'm going to have to do 1 bar first, sell that bar, just to be able to make all the gold bars. I could sell gold ore there, but it's a waste of money and I don't want to. So I'll just make the biggest gold bar I can, sell that, and then go back and then make all the other gold bars. But I guess I will see you... No, I lied. I guess I'll see you in a second, but we got to do this first. Alright. The e-brake. I don't even care about turning the car off for the moment. It's only going to be a second. Pump all that in there. And then I just literally do this. Bloop. Alright, we have 23,000. Ah, still not enough. I need 35. Somebody in the comments said I have to sell it. If you sell it, it's gone. You gotta keep it in this thing as far as the inside, like, the information from the game says. Like, selling it is gone. Like, it just goes to money. It doesn't go towards upgrades. I mean, I could be wrong, but as far as what the game says, that's how it's supposed to go. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna make this first. Oh my god, that's terrifying. There's just no world there, and I'm driving towards it at a very, very fast speed. I feel like we're probably at least gonna be able to get one of these pieces today. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm definitely going to get the centerpiece set up. And then my goal is, after the centerpiece is set up, to rent the dump truck. Because it's going to be so much money. I mean, I really don't know how much. Each time I think I'm going to get a lot less than I get, so... Oh my god. I am very good at driving, I swear. Alright. Hit the e-brake, turn it off. How much can I make right now with what I have? I only have $223, so... Yeah, 82 grams. This is about how much I made before. I think it was like 76 is what it ended up as, because I had less money than I have now. I want to see this too. It says fast travel. This travel point. So per point costs 20,000. I don't feel like that's worth it. It still takes 14 minutes even with the tiny bar. All right. I guess I'll see you in a minute when I go to sell this, just to see how much this first one's gonna sell for, and then I'll see you again after all that stuff is done. Or I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so this first bar is gonna sell for $3,102, and I honestly feel like that's gonna be... I don't know if that's even gonna be enough to do all the gold. I think I have to make 4 bars, because you can only make 500 at a time. So it's gonna take a minute. So I'll see you in a minute when I'm all done. And now bar number 2, because apparently it costs almost $2,000 to do 1 bar. I don't need it, that's right. I don't even know where it went. It looks like it disappeared. 21,000. Alright. Now I can cook up the rest of the gold I have, which is still 3 more bars. But yeah, it's like, this is the problem. As soon as I started making it, I was like, oh, it's $2,000. It's going to be most of the money that I got from the first one. So it has to be divided in. I have to make so many different bars. Like, this is crazy. I still have 1,138 gold to cook up. So now it is going to take an actual while for a minute. Because it's no matter what, like 13 minutes or something, which is only like it's maybe 2 minutes or something between. But this one's going to net us a lot of money. So I didn't do all of it. There's 4.6 grams left. I'm not going to make a gold bar for that. That's pointless. But we got 21,000 from each of these. So that's good. It looks like that's the most we're going to get. Sell stock. What is this? Oh, gold prices change. I was wondering about that. 1 day, 5 days, 1 year. What are we at right now? Like, what is it telling me? 10 days? We're actually at our lowest price right now. Oof. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's still a difference. 10 days, 5 days, 1 day, 1 year. Ew, look at that drop off. Alright, I know I could take loans. People said I could take loans. I don't want to take loans. I want to earn my money, not owe the bank. I may take loans at some point. I honestly don't know. Right now, I just don't feel it. I'm going to go over here and see what we can buy. Oh. Random sneeze? Okay. You? And we have... That's right, I still have to move these things. Let me do this first so I don't accidentally spend my money. You... Transfer, so it's 1125. I think I had 1113. So I didn't have enough money to transfer everything when I was here the last time. Alright, how much do you cost, by the way? 79,000, so it's still cheaper than this. Alright, I have all these, I need these things. 42,000. 81,000, 37,000. Kind of thinking maybe. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was gonna be so much money. I've looked at these before, but it's never quite clicked on how much it was. This would be a really cool thing to have, 47. And then I don't have the space for that, so I have to clear it up. I don't know. There's a small part of me that doesn't want to buy anything and see if maybe something will come on sale. I guess stuff in the summertime is going to be more expensive to buy, but... The problem is, I don't necessarily have... What's happening? Like, engine turn... There you go. Engine's on, right? Yes. I don't know what else to buy from the store to make anything faster, so right now it's more just... waiting? I mean, I could use the money to buy things in the actual... like, tent, but everything there costs more money to buy. So, I think for now, I'm just gonna buy... Maybe just one thing. I don't want that light. My lights right now are honestly really, really, really useful. People keep talking about a filter. I need some sort of filter for the water. I don't see any filters. And, I mean, honestly, everything's run so smoothly now, it hasn't really mattered, but... I mean, even, like, the talk of needing filters, I've never seen one. There's nothing here that looks like a filter. Like, I don't know what people are talking about. As far as everything else here, yeah, I mean, there's not even anything here I really need to buy. I have everything I need, except for maybe... I think I needed another one of these. Yeah, because I still have to split stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. I may have just bought that extra. Something I can buy now. And then I think I'm going to need to buy those. I think I need to buy these. Oh my god, it's so much money per. What? I think you need like 4 of these things. Alright, work lights, I already have those. Is there anything else? I'm just looking around to make sure there's anything I missed. And I did also want to come in here and check. None of you. Okay, there's a lot of little small things. This? Nope. It's the teeth. I want to see how much the teeth cost. Because I'm going to have to replace this at some point since I am slowly breaking them. Oh, God. Wait, I have to buy the parts for this too? No. Those probably come with the machine. That's it. I have to get them if they break. Yeah, I don't even see. Are these them? Reinforced teeth? Tooth. Well, they cost $96. I don't care if I break them. Fuel filter, reinforced, yeah. Water filter? Is this where you get the water filter at? I don't care. I guess I'm just gonna save my money. We just have $60,000 just to... whatever expenses come up, I guess. I mean, I could buy some of the stuff, but like I said, I'd prefer to not buy it and just, you know, wait till something's either on sale or, you know, for me to have a whole bunch more money. I don't know if having the money is gonna eventually cost me more in like some sort of tax or something. You know, like the living stuff, the stuff you have to do for simply existing in the world. I'm not sure 100% how that works, but this is an amazing clean out. This is probably the best one. I'm probably going to just have to go through another one or two. I think it's going to basically be what I'm going to need to do. Like, basically go through another 6 buckets. Probably dig up a whole lot more. I don't know. I'm really torn on what to do. I want to make that pathway. That's like... And it's, some of the things I do may not be the most, you know, financially viable things. Like, people are like, oh, move to the next plot as soon as you can. I don't want to. I'll probably be here for a year. Probably be here for the year. And then try to go to the next plot in the next year. Like, I'm not all about getting to the highest amount of money right away. I want to upgrade all my stuffs. Now I got to move all these things, too. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to get grates, I think, for these. Then we have to put the big moss mats underneath them. I don't think you use anything for this one, but I'm not sure. I do know that I need to move this. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I need to move that thing over there. So now comes my favorite part, which is backing up to this, and I never actually brought the water splitter here, did I? No, I don't even need the water splitter. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Because I have this set up right here. And then there's this one right here. So I don't need a water splitter. Okay, then I didn't actually buy it, so I didn't spend the money, so heck yeah. It's a win for me. It's in the store, but I didn't buy it, so we're good. I gotta refuel this, and then we gotta snap all these things on. I'm pretty sure I know. Well, I do. I know where the things go. Oh no! Not my work light! Oh god. Really? Yeah, of course you're gonna disconnect. I don't care. You can fall over. I'll just have to reset it up later on. Okay, can I move now? What is happening? Why am I stuck so bad? Because my wheels aren't on the ground? Holy, that was uncool. Wait, why is this thing on still? You said you were out of fuel. What? Now I'm legitimately confused. Yeah, right now it says that there's no fuel in here. Oh my god, I had to move it. Dude, this whole time I've been gone. It's been like 3 hours in the game. It has just burned all my fuel away. That sucks. That sucks so much. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just gonna reposition myself and... Oh, my e-brake's on. What? It's funny because there are times where I'll be doing this, and I'll handle this thing up here perfectly smooth, and then other times my brain just completely just dies, and I can't freaking function it. Like I can't get this thing to function for the life of me. And that's one of those moments right now. My brain is just done. All right, I'll see you in a minute when I actually get one of those things moved over here to snap into place. I figured out a trick. I said I was gonna see you when I get the thing over here. But all I gotta do is click on it and click restore, and it puts it over here. So it just saved me a ton of time of having to move this thing over here because it takes forever to move. Like, it just is so slow. What? Oh, I gotta turn the engine on. All my stuff should be right here. Yeah, I just stacked them up right here, and then I just gotta get it over there. Okay, so now I will see in a second. But that restore button is amazing. Oh my god, I love that thing. Nope, not what I meant to do. I think I have it on the right side. I'm not honestly 100% sure, but I really hope. Yep, it looks like it is. Alright, and it should be honestly really... There we go, look at that! That was like the easiest snap-in ever. And the other one I just gotta take down below. Right, and we just swing it in, or am I gonna be too far away? This is my big concern. No. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually pulled it out of there. Oh no, I'm putting it in backwards. Ah, I thought this was the right way. I need to go to the other side. This is exactly what happened the last time, and I think I cut it out. I went over to this side first. I was like, okay, sweet, we got it. But no. No, we don't. I almost wonder if there's an achievement for breaking all these things. There's a part of me that hopes there is. Because I've broken so many of these little signposts already. And the fact that they're there just entertains me. So I hope that it's going to be a thing that actually is like an achievement for breaking so many. Oh no. Don't do whatever you just did there. No, 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 no. I don't know if you can tip this thing over, but I'm scared to. I've not tried to, so that's pretty... Come on. I can't lift it up any higher. Just snap in. Ah! I actually broke one of my cables. Oh no. I mean, it's still hanging here. I've never broken any. I knew you could. That's why I bought extras. Right, I guess I'm going to go up here and just try it from this angle. I don't know. This feels like it's going to be the most pain in the butt one. Now it's just a matter of trying to get this in the down. Come on. We swing it in. Am I not low enough? And lift it up. We swing it in. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So it looks like, as far as I can tell... Oh, let me make sure to turn this off. I'm just going to do this again. No, I'm not. I actually need to go back to this. Take off my brake. I need to back up. It'll be easy to back up. And say I just need to go here. I'm going to start digging again. I don't think I'm going to go back in that hole. I think I'll probably use like a different vehicle of that type of thing to actually, you know, get everything functional. Which way is forward? Which way is backwards? Of course, I'm facing the wrong. I like it going the right way, so at least know what I'm doing. But I know we need the two things on the bottom. Just turn it off for now. No, that is not the off button. There's so many flipping buttons. Right. So we need the two things that go down here. Looks like something else. Oh, that's right. There's like hog pans and stuff you can set up here. As far as this is concerned, I think we just need the conveyor and the drop-off, which I think the drop-off is here, the conveyor goes here. Well, then it comes down through here into this, and we need those grates for this. I need those like metal frames or whatever for here. God, so that's gonna be so expensive just for like all these little bits and baubles. All right, I guess I'm gonna end up doing a run through of everything. How do I take you off? I just gotta grab it from up here. I don't remember how I took them off the last time. I know restoring does it. When I restored this after bringing the first piece over to just get it closer to the front, it decided that it wanted to... Oh, I gotta turn the engine on. Alright. It decided to leave all of the cables behind. So all the cables were just sitting there, and I scooped them up with a box, and it was really entertaining to me. They were just on the ground like this, like all perfectly aligned from where they were. I took the box, I dropped the box, and it went through them. And then I picked the box back up, and all four of them were just sitting in it. It was so perfect. But I'll see you in a bit. It's probably going to be a day or two in the game where I just do a couple more just plow throughs of everything. I really like this box, though. This thing has been super useful for moving buckets around. And, I mean, as far as this is concerned, I'm thinking... I don't know if it's going to be the best thing, but I'm thinking I'm going to keep just moving back along the side here till we get into about this area. Oh, man, I almost wonder what's this deep dirt. I never noticed that it actually does this. I'll probably just keep moving around, though, along the side. That way I can keep it, like, off to the side. There'll be this huge area over here. But it's something for me to work on. What's the difference between the dirt color? Does it imply anything? Or is it just, you know, just texture change? Because you can see, like, right here, it's, like, a different color than here. And this is clearly a different color than here. I don't know. I'm wondering if that's just because it's, like, where it's at, you know, it's saturated more with water or whatever. I don't know. It's gonna be a minute though, so I'll see you when I am done with a whole bunch of buckets. Pickup truck wheel available for... Okay, whatever. I just started the game back up. I am ready to do another cleanup because I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas almost everywhere. And I don't really have an option but to do this. I did have to buy a fuel filter for that thing because the fuel filter died. That was a fun thing. I just went in there and bought it real quick. I figured I wasn't going to come back for just that. I wasn't ready to record, to be honest, when it happened. You know what? I can just dump this in here. It doesn't really matter as long as I put it in there. I think one... Yeah, this one's not 100%. That one I just put in is 100. This is a little less than 100. I think there's one that's like 95%, and it's because I don't remember why I took it out. I thought it was going to have to go do something. Alright, so we're at 92%. I just gotta turn these things on. Turn you on. And turn on this one. Alright, and then we just gotta let it run its course. After I turn it on. I forgot. I have to actually turn these things off fully, or the power... It's not enough power for the other thing. What's happening here? Wait, why is the power not on? Now I'm really confused. Okay, green, everything's good. Start. Alright. This one's already going. I don't really need that one going right now, but... Nonetheless. So yeah, while this is going through, let me just dump this first one. 100%? Yep. 1,684 grams of magnetite. Not that great, but yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about how much time I wasted trying to. I was like, I do want to try to make this thing go down further, so I got it down to here, and it was just too much of a pain in the butt. So I decided to go back up there, and I'm just digging back like I said I was going to. And it's definitely faster doing that. I spent way too much time. 120, nice. All right, this is gonna be pretty good. It's not gonna be as good as the last one, but it's still not gonna be bad. I'll have at least 4 buckets. Not a full on the 4th, but at least 4 buckets. But yeah, it's faster definitely doing it that way. I'm gonna have to move everything is another reason, but I'm out of gas. That's the biggest reason why I'm stopping now. 120 grams for that one too? Nice. Alright, well I'm not gonna have enough magnetite to do the upgrade. So I'm not even gonna bother taking that with me this time. Alright. And 1,100. That's actually not bad for the percentage of the bucket there was. And it's pretty empty. 120 grams of gold. Alright. I can turn you off. Let this thing run through, and then I'll turn it off and make sure to turn off my machines. I did not do that when I was, like, you know, before the break of me recording. And so my gas ran out in this thing. That was fun. Gas goes really quick in this. Alright, and we're good. Turn you off. 79 grams. Not that much. I didn't expect that one to be that much, but still feel like today has been an amazing day when it comes to the amount I've gotten. You're off. Yeah. Just want to double check. Yeah, I would see the stuff coming out. But I need more gas in here. I need more gas in my actual Excavator, it's pretty much empty. I think the gas in the truck is fine. This is gonna be 2 gold bricks, and I'll be able to, or 2 gold. I mean, kinda, yeah. But I mean, no matter what, we're gonna have enough. Easily make it full. So I'll see when I'm done with both of those, and we'll see how much money we have. All right, there we go. Turn my car off. I just e-braked and slid. I'm like, maybe I could turn myself around perfectly. Okay, so I got both of my gold bars done. Sell gold bars, 21,000 for the first one. Pretty much always what we're gonna get when a full bar. 8,000 for the other. So that other one basically pays off how much money I had to pay for the flipping day. It was insane. It took like 9,800 or something from me. And then I think the fuel thing, because I bought it from home, was 400. So as far as what I want to get, I guess I'm gonna go over here first. So somebody told me that I should prepare for having a water issue. So I want to come in here and look at how much this water tank is. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. $10,000? Fine. Fine, I'll buy this. $10,000. Something's on sale too that really upset me. Yeah, this is on sale. No, it's not anymore. I was like, now all these things keep going on sale that I've already bought. I don't need the water splitter. Rid of that, just order this one. Okay, so we're down to 63,000. I'm gonna have to come back for this because I just don't have enough room with my fuel. Oh, I e-brake. And then I think mostly because I'm tired of having to come back to town all the time for gas, because it's quite often I run out of gas. I think it was only $20,000 for this fuel thing. Of course, it's gonna be a crap ton of money to refuel the fuel thing, but whatever. It's only 20,000. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. All right, it's 20,000. It's 43. Oh man, I'm not gonna have enough. It sucks. I was hoping to buy both of them. I already got the gas, so that's already there. It takes long enough at the blacksmith. I figured, why not? All right, you ordered that. $20,000. We're down to 43. Okay, big fuel tank. Oh wait, no. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna move this to thing. I really don't care. It will save me so much time. I don't want to have to come back here. Oh, are you serious? I moved the wrong things. I meant to. Oh God, whatever. It cost $2,000. That one, oh. Ah! I'm so upset I just did that. 38,160. I mean, if I did this, I would have $0 left. And I have to refuel my thing. I really want to buy this, though. How do I get it in place? Is there things to hook onto here? I don't know. I guess I'll see you back at home. I gotta go all the way back now. Alright. I'm back. I filled up this. Actually, you know what? I filled this thing up real quick, because why not? Right, I'm literally just leaving this here, too, is what I'm thinking. I can move it out of the way by bumping into it if I need to. But otherwise, honestly, I feel like that's just going to be the best place. I need it more there than anything else. I'm going to probably end up needing to bring it up here to my water source at some point. Not water source, but water pump. I don't know. I feel like it's probably still... Just park myself here. So, I was told I can connect it straight to this, so I'm thinking because I have an extra one of these, I'm going to take this, put it on here, and we're just going to connect it to the endpoint right here. So simply having this exist, it should, or having it on, it should just start filling it up. Alright, there we go. Let's fill this thing up with water, and if I have to, I can just reverse the things, take it out of here, and put it into there. You don't have a smaller point on you, do you? No, it looks like it's all a big one. Yeah, I don't see any other ends. Just these two gigantic ones. Which is what it is, that's fine. I don't know, though, if this is going to be enough. So if I turn... Actually... Gotta start filling up some generators before I do anything. And then I also need to go figure out my current fuel situation. Wait, what? No, the fuel can's empty? I don't have any full fuel cans. Well, we have our giant fuel thing we bought now. I need to figure out how to order gas on it. And I think, yeah, I saw a gas pump here. Oh, right here. Alright, this is gonna be expensive. $26,000. Oh my god. Oh, we delivered at midnight? So I don't even have any gas here right now? Oh, cheeky. Well, that sucks. Alright, give me this. Oh man, that means I gotta go all the way out. Where's my box? Right here, okay. You just an empty bucket? Yep. This is how I've been getting everything around. This is probably one of my favorite things in this game. It makes everything so nice. You just put it all in here and then just carry everything to where I want it to go. So much easier. If it actually goes in anyways. There we go. Any more empty buckets? I should have more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, because I didn't use them all. I still have them over here. I'm going to have to come get my truck and move this because I think the wash plant was too far away. I don't remember if that was the problem or not. Alright, no, we're good. Guess maybe not. No, we're close enough. I can still do all this. Alright, well, give me this. I got to fill this thing up real... Wait, what? Oh, no, that's in... I don't want that. This is what I want. There we go. Alright. So, we still have $11,000. That's all out of everything. But we do have now water as a backup. So that's being prepared. And yeah, it's just filling up very quickly. Then I have... and now large fuel thing, so I shouldn't have to worry about it as much. And you? To be honest, I'll probably just throw the rest of it in here, even though this doesn't even really make it move. Yeah, the entire thing. The entire can. And it's gonna give it just a few percentages. Alright, there we go, 54%. That's fine. And then apparently there's one on here too. I guess this counts as a pump? Oh no, that means I could bring this thing literally over here when it's full. And we could just get the water out of it there. I wouldn't even have to have huge lines. I could just have a line that goes straight into it, bring a generator over to, and literally just like small little lines right to it. Alright, that's not bad. Fill you up one more time, and then I'm just gonna leave it here. Boop. Let's go throw you over in this. Okay, so I mean, today it wasn't so much evolving on this other than the two pieces that I already had that I added. I mean, this system is already pretty good at setup. What's all this? Why is there... is that how many mats I can get on this thing? Really? A lot more mats than I was expecting. And then I know I need, like, the... two things down here. You know what? I want to go check. I was going to sell these things. And I was like, you know, I don't want to sell them because I want to keep it as a... as just a thing that is, I guess. Like, this is a remembrance of what I started with. But to be honest, I want to know, can I just... it's actually going to have to be this first, isn't it? Oh, and it even comes with the mats. Wait. Oh, you won't let me do it? Okay. I didn't know if I was going to... I was like, if the mats stay on here, can I put that thing on and have it stay on? But if I understand the look of this correctly, I can just put this thing down here? Yeah, right here. Okay, so I get 2 of those, and then I can get some more of these things and hook them up. Man, I'm gonna have to have an insane water system. Because the water has to go to like a whole bunch of these different places. It's gonna be quite the crazy system. But I'm done over here, so there's literally no reason for anything to be here. I'm actually glad I didn't sell these now that I know that this is a thing. Now, is it 2 wide, or is it just the 1, though? Oh, yep, this one goes here, too. Alright, sweet. And we already have the pump one, so all I need is, like, one more set of this, I guess. So it's just 3 parts, which, of course, are the most expensive parts. Well, 6, technically, if you include all these. But these are super cheap. I'm not even including that. 3 parts left to this system, and then I'll have it up and good. Other than the, you know, bits and baubles that have to be put in as well. Like, I'm gonna have to get the racks for this, which were super expensive. They're like 3,000 a piece. Need to get the racks for this thing up here. I can't get up there. Yeah, I need to get like metal racks for this. And then just these 2 pieces. And then of course a way to haul the dirt and everything. But for that, like I said in the past, I'm just gonna rent the dump truck so we can at least start moving a lot of dirt really quickly, and then eventually buy it out when I can. But the renting is gonna make it easier. We only have 2 days till summertime, so I don't know how long summer is. Like, if it's like this, it's gonna be 7 days total. And I know people keep saying, I've had several people tell me to go into the game controls. I understand I can change it off of metric. I don't want to. I'm keeping it on metric. Same with I can turn on, isn't it here? Clock type, 12 hours, time scale. I can turn time scale down and up. I'm just leaving it on its default, which is times 12. But I know I could change them. I just feel like doing that is an adjustment to the game that, I don't know, takes away. It's not the full experience that you're going to get. It's turning it to easy mode. And I don't want it to be on easy mode. I still want a challenge. I want to have to think of and plan about how my setup's going to run, basically. The 100,000. That's going to take a long time. And how much was it for this? It was like 120,000 for the water tower? I actually don't remember where the water tower was. It was 120,000, I think, and somebody said not to get it. And I probably won't now. Originally, I was thinking I'm still gonna probably buy it. Why not? But I may not, just because. What the frick? Where is it? I'm really confused now. Where was it? Wasn't it like right here? Wasn't the logs, right? No. Alright, anyways. I was thinking originally I was gonna buy it so I had some water source, but there it is, it's right there. I don't know if the water pump, not the water pump, but the water tank is gonna be enough. Then I don't see a point in ever buying this thing. If I have to repair them all at each place, it'll be a different story, but 150,000. Yeah, no. No, that would be literally the last thing I do over top of like getting this whole setup done, getting the big excavator, and getting a dump truck. I think then maybe if I had like a crap ton of money I would buy that, but I don't know. Right now I think I'm just going to stick with that water tank and hope it's going to be good. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, where hopefully we'll have enough stuff. I honestly may buy a couple more buckets. In fact, you know what? I think I'm just going to do that right now. That way I can have like 10 buckets set up for when we have to do this, and when that fuel is done, then I won't have to keep going to town to get fuel, which is the #1 reason why I keep going back to town, is to have to fuel up again. Because I go through a lot. Definitely not having a good carbon footprint here, in the slightest. Alright, and buckets. Yeah. Use slot. There we go. Just give me 4 more buckets. Alright. It wasn't that much money. So hopefully next time we can get like enough that I can buy at least anyways. Thinking try to get the conveyor, then try to get those 2 bits. Maybe the pieces that go into here if I can. I don't think we'll get enough that we can get literally this and this part, because they're just so flippin' expensive. Unless they go on sale, then it'll be a different story. But yep, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. My voice is going out. Perfect timing. Bye-bye for now.